Guys, welcome to another episode of Global Macro Flow with Fisayo. Over the last three episodes of Practical Financial Skills for Christians, we looked at the uses of money for earning stroke spending, for savings, and for investment. We delved into each of these uses with scriptural backing and wonderful case studies. Check out our YouTube channel for these awesome videos. So in this episode, we'll be looking at the Christian sources of money. What are the sources of money from a Christian point of view? The reason why we're doing this is because understanding the answer to this will reorientate us to begin to position ourselves to enjoy divine prosperity. So, what are the sources of money for Christians? Well, we have one source. Psalm 24, verse 1. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein. And then Psalm 50 verse 10 says, For all the animals of the forest are mine, and I own the cattle on 1,000 hills. So that is God saying that, look, I am the source of all the money. So the source of money, I want you to settle it within you, within your deep inside, inner man, that God is the source of all money. The second thing is that it gives it true men. You will see Luke chapter 6 verse 38. One part I want to bring out in Luke 6:38. It says, shall be given unto you. And then it's the place I want us to focus on. It says, shall men give into your bosom? Shall be given unto you. God gives to all men. And then it says, shall men give into your bosom? So God gives it through men and then through certain avenues. These avenues are what men then use to give that money to you. So what are some of these avenues? The first one is an employee, a salary. You're working for an employer at the end of the month. In exchange for your time, for your skills, you get a salary. The second thing is a business owner. So through the profit of your business, obviously you get income, which is also money as well. I was reading the story of Tred Cathy, the owner and founder of Chick-fil-A, as a Baptist man, and if you see from the corporate statement of the company that these guys really understand the principle of God being the source and giving true men. A fantastic corporate statement showing clearly that they believe that God is the source and He gives true men. So it is God that sends the men to come and patronize your business. You know, there are some people who have fantastic business ideas but no customer of what use. So it is God that sent men to patronize businesses as well, leading to profit. So there's also an investment avenue as well for those who have invested. Even profitable investment comes from guidance from God as well. And then there's also self-employment for those maybe who are SME business owners. You're giving skill or even selling something in exchange for money on a small scale. Self-employed, just you. The income, the proceeds, the profit is from men, is from God through men in that avenue of your SME to you. The final avenue I wanted to talk about is gifts. So gifts could be in two major forms. So gifts could be appreciating you for what has been done in the past. We look at the story of Mordecai. He helped the king, and it was like as if he was forgotten. So that's the thing about gifts. It's in the past. You might think it's forgotten. But like someone was saying, in the realm of the spirit, every good deed is not forgotten. There is a reward that is allocated for it. So for what has been done in the past, Mordecai got a reward. Later on, the king could not sleep and then remembered him and honored him. There could also be divine allocation. That is, it's not necessarily because of what you did for the person. It could be because you've done something good somewhere else. Or God just decided to favor a man and just decides to give him a divine allocation, supplying with provision, supplying with money. We see this with Elijah. God told him, look, I have commanded a widow, not a person. God was specific. I have commanded a widow to cater for your needs. So his needs were supplied by God through that widow as a gift avenue to him. Very important. So our call to action right now for this particular episode is quite simple. If God is the source and men the channel through which this money comes to us, we must see ourselves as stewards rather than owners of the money. I mean, someone gave the money through men to us. Daniel 4:17 talks about God being the ruler of the kingdom of men, and he gives it to whosoever he wills. And he can even give it to the lowest of men. He gives it to whosoever he wills. That should humble every one of us, that we are not just maybe proud owners. Yeah, I got this. I know what the Bible says about resisting the proud and giving grace to the humble. But we should see ourselves as stewards of the money that God gives to us. I was listening to a message today by Apostle Joshua Selman that really helped increase my understanding on this topic as well. I'll put a link to it in the description, and I know that you'll be blessed by it. So so let's reorientate our mind as seeing God as the only source. When you do that, you will not fall for disappointment. You will not become desperate or dependent on men. Rather, you will learn to look up to God, as God is the number one source of money for Christians. God bless you. See you on the next episode.